Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon to you and peace be upon to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. After a long time later, I have come in live session in YouTube, and you know that I was organizing different kinds of talk show and interview session in the weekday. That means Friday, and our in the previous Friday I couldn't organize my session. That's why I have come today. So today our discussion topic is the necessity of student union in Kumilla University. So without delay, I would like to convey my senior as well as his good debater. He is the student of archaeology department, Labib Bhai, and he is also joined with the different kinds of um, different kinds of organizations. So first of all, I would like to thank him for joining with us, and I hope this session will be very fruitful for all of you. So, brother, if you want to say something, you can say.
First of all, Assalamu alaikum, and thank you, Shakil, for inviting me to your talk show. And I personally am very delighted to talk in your talk show about the council. As you know, that this is really a burning question in our various higher education institutions like Dhaka University, Jahangirnagar University, as well as Kumila University. So today I'm really delighted to talk about these burning issues. So thanks again, Shakil.
Okay, first of all, I would like to know from you, brother. You know that only Dhaka University has this student union, and they are organizing it continuously. But in the rest of the university, especially the four-dominated university, Dhaka, Chittagong, Rajshahi, and Jahangirnagar, they have these student union, but in the rest three universities, such like that, Jahangirnagar, Chittagong, Rajshahi, their student union doesn't do not work properly. So how you think if we now my question is, what is the update of Kumilla University? First of all, we need to know the update of Kumilla University. You know that recently we have seen we are protesting for organizing this election as early as possible, but I don't find any kind of update. Especially in the other issue, I have seen we are just giving any Sharoklipi or something else. After a few days later, we have seen the result is zero. So, what is the present update of Kumilla University's student union?
So, okay, thank you, Shakil. First of all, well, uh, not only in Dhaka University, there is also a student council in Jahangirnagar University, and there are people like president of Jagannath University Debating Society. They are also struggling to establish student council in their respected institutions. And if we talk about the present situation of student council in Kumila University, and we are trying our best to establish this institution. First of all, we have sent letters to VC, and the VCs are also agreed that the necessity of student council in your institutions, and he said that he will talk about this situation, this issue in syndicate meeting. So right now, as far as we know, they are talking. There is a discussion about this issue in administrative section, and from our side we are trying our best to convey our message to the necessity of this student council, to VC sir, to proctor sir, to pro VC, etc., etc. So we are trying our best, but we think we have to try more, we have to push this issue further. So we are engaging ourselves in more and more depth. We are trying our best to convey the message not only to the VCs and the governing body. We also trying to make it understandable to the students and teachers about the necessity of Kumila University Student Council. So we are trying our best, and we hope that within 6 to 8 months we will see the results of uh, this discussion and other things.
Okay, brother. We know that if you want to organize any kind of institution or any kind of thing, you need to know why you will create it, why you will create it, what kinds of necessary it has. You have to know this kind of question. So my second question to you that why it is necessary in Kumila University, please describe it elaborately.
Mic was off. Well, to put it simply, there are four major reasons for the necessity of student council. First of all, if we look back to the history, we can see that various university, especially in Europe, have their had their own student council, like University of Bologna, Italy, which was founded in 1088 AD. We can also see the University of Paris. They also have some sort of strike in 1229. By that, they also established their own council. We can also see the student council in Renaissance period, Enlightened period. So if we look back in history, in ancient universities, there are also some sort of student council. So what is the why we need student council? First of all, representation. Like, as we can see, if you are also a student of Kumila University, there is some issues like transportation issues, like hostel issues, like food and necessities issues. So some people go to VC, they want talk about the transportation issues. There are also another type of people, they are trying to talk with VCs about the food issues. So for all of it, like, we have some sort of common ground for all this faction, for all these people. So for this representation, we need a common ground, we need a common front, and student council will act that sort of common ground, that sort of common front, to established our demands, to present our demands, our problems to higher authority. So for that reason, we need student council. There is also advocacy issues. There is also some a student engagement. Like, if students engaged with administrative more and more, and these issues, they can understand the whole working. They can also learn from this sort of activities. They can develop their leadership. So there is various necessities to establish a student council.
Now I'd like to know from you. You have said that or they can grow their leadership quality. Yes, it is good, I think. And
Mhm.
sometime I have seen in Dhaka University, they are just biased through the political party. So if we organize this student union in Kumila University, how you ensure it they will not bias with any political party?
Okay, first of all, yes, that's really a good concern, and we also have same sort of concern that political infringement will decimate this whole front, uh, and patronage politics will also harmful for not only the students, also for the teachers and as well as staffs and others. So yes, that's really a good question. But if we look to our neighbors countries like India, they have that sort of prevent. Uh, what type of preventment? Like Linder Committee recommendation, as you can see in Delhi, the Linder Committee in 2006 established to grow and nurture and to make it more suitable for students. They want to make the student council more suitable for the students and overall useful for the uh, uh, educational institutions. They have few recommendation like age limits, minimum class attendance, strict spending limits, ban on printed posters, party funding and muscle power, annual fair election with monitoring, among others. So, like following this sort of recommendation, we can establish those rules and we can uh, make it happen that those participants, those who want to those who want to run for seats in student councils of Kumila University, we can safely say that the political infringement will be limited within the Kumila University. Yes, and there also needs the goodwill of all um, student bodies, and as we already know that the student politics is already banned in our Kumila University. So if we can establish this law more and more, and we can follow those sort of recommendation, I personally think that those political misshapes or misdeeds will not happen within the Kumila University Student Council and its related elections.
Okay, brother, you have said perfectly. So I would like to know, actually, if you want to make any organization, if you want to work in any institution or organization, you have to make a structure. So which type of structure you will make for which type of structure you will make for the Community University Student Union if you create it?
Well, it will depend on the decision of syndicate body. As we can see, it's really rough structure. This is not the definite one. So first of all, in syndicate shaba, in syndicate meeting, the structure of student council will be permitted. Then there will be teachers, there will be other stakeholders like students and other clubs will be established a committee to create a constitution for student council. Then within this constitution we can follow various existed constitution for various student council, like as we can as I told about the University of Delhi's student council constitution, we can follow the Dakshu, we can follow the Dakshu, we can follow others constitution, and we can also include major factors like about those spending, political influence, other parts. So by discussion and mutual learning, mutual debate, we can establish a constitution. Then we can go for the election, we can go for then establishment of student council. And for the structure of student council, there will be some people like vice president, general secretary, then some members for various field, like for sports, for administration, for cultural and club activities, for academic, etc., etc. It all depends on the discussion of this specific group who will create the constitution of student council.
Okay, brother. Now, my question is this is the last question for our talk show, and actually, we have just spent 13 minutes here, and we have talked we have given already huge information, I think. And now, I'd like to know from you what is the negative effect if we create this uh, institution like Student Union in Kumila University? What kinds of negative effect we have to face? Please say it briefly.
Well, there is no negativity. Like, I would not say that there is some sort of inherent negativity of student council. But if we fail to establish this sort of systematic laws, a systematic regulation, like as I said, the limited spending, the ban of using political muscle power or funding, or the background checking, uh, other issues, yes, the student council will be bound to fail. As I said that systematic failure is systematic failure. If you like, how should I put it? if I if we let the system to be failed, like if we carelessly don't if we carelessly arrange the election, if we let nepotism, if we let political parties to fund their favorite man to run for the election, that uh, student council will be bound to fail. And if that happens, the student council will be more like a monster rather than the savior for the students. So as a students, not just students, for every stakeholder of this university, we should be careful to maintain and uphold the constitution of student council. And if we can uphold the constitution of student council, we can safely say that the student council will be useful, and will be useful for not only the students but also the overall administration of building. As I said, student council is a united front for students, and mm, those issues not only necessary for students but also necessary for teachers or the staffs of the university. And if we can send those demands to administration through student council, that will be more effective. And by doing for doing that, we have to uphold the constitution of the student council strictly. If we can do that, there will be no negativity of student council. But that's the problem. As I say, as we can see in Bangladesh, every law is just on paper. In reality, we hardly maintain those laws. So yeah, it's kind of fear factor. But after
Yes,
the July
brother.
Revolution, after the July Revolution, we have to be changed. We have to uphold the laws, and we can do it. It will be good for us.
Okay, brother, you have said it has benefit. At the same time, it has some negative effect also. And actually, at the same time, those who are playing their role in the media, they have to be very concerned so that people can show the just only correct news. They are just recently I have seen a news which is they have wrote they have written Kumila, not Kumila, sorry, Facebook will be stopped it within later. So I was really surprised to see that news. If it is stopped, why the huge number of people use it? So this is all the thing just depend on you and my and rest of the country, all the people, how we are using this Facebook. So and I would like to conclude my speech. And if you want to say something extra for our audience, you can say. And as far as I know, you are the vice president in Kumala University Debating Society English debate. And but we don't have enough forum. We don't have enough resource. We have, but we don't find the enough facility in the English Debating Society. But we are trying to do something in that debating society. So, what is the suggestion for you, from you, for the student who wants to come in English debate, and what's the role the our teachers can play for ourselves? Please say briefly, and then we will conclude our today's live session.
Well, you have some parts in whole segment, like you have already talked about the media influence. Yes, that will be the parts of the medias in in those type of business. And it's really a burden for the journalist to produce and publish correct news. So, as a stakeholder, the journalist of our university will be also bound to the constitution. There will be also some background checking, and there will be there should be cross checking regarding the candidates, regarding the results, regarding the funding, etc., etc. So administration or the election body should be they must not should be they must be careful about this media influence and other journalism. All right. The second part is you make a small mistake. I'm not a vice president of Kumil University Debating Society English Debate. I am the joint secretary of Kumil University English Debate, and my English is not so good. I'm sorry personally. I made some grammatical mistake. So yes, as a debater, I will say some words to our new students, freshers of our Kumila University, that not just English debate as a whole is art. So if you practice it, if you try your best to master this skill, it will give immense result in your future. Like you can talk about anything. Like if you want to be a good debater, you have to study a lot. You have to study not just about any specific subject. Like you are studying in finance and banking, you only know about that sector. But if you are a good debater, if you are a debater, you have to study a lot. So you will know about a little bit about everything, but you will know a lot. Like you will know about the international relation, you will know about the diplomacy, you will know about the constitution, you will know about the law, you will know about everything a little bit, but it will be useful in your future. You can talk freely, you can present yourself, you can present your morals, you can present your thoughts to broader audience. So it will also be helpful in your future career. So there is also a public speaking part. If you talk about anything, people will approach to you more. You will be the center of the attention. You can talk about anything. You will grab the narratives. You can make your own narratives. You will not be slaves. You will not be slave to others' opinion or other narratives. So for this freedom, for this wisdom, and for this overall skill, I suggest the freshers of the Kumila University that you should join the Kumila University Debating Society, not just as a member, as an active debater, and try to hone that skill. So ultimately, you can be a good debater and as a good speaker in your future life. That's all.
Okay, brother. I hope our teachers and those who have the authority to form this institution, we don't have a debate, especially debate room also. We have an office, but it is not well organized. I hope they will focus on that. And I am thanking you for giving your valuable time with me and our audience. And hopefully, the session was very fruitful. If anyone get any kind of facility, I will be pleased. And I request all of you, please subscribe this channel and joining with me. I will make this kind of interview and talk show session with various kind of skilled and talented people. And I hope that you will be get benefit from my page and my channel. So stay happy, stay and spirit happiness. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.